Okay, boom, viewers, welcome back to the channel. Subscribers, you already know the thing set. We're blessed. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. But there's a couple trending topics I see going on in dancehall that more have to touch base with on, not in any particular order. So it's extremely important to watch the end so you don't miss a thing. And with that being said, obviously let's kick it off with Vybz Kartel, because as you can see, that might not make the headlines. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Them say them have to thump up him dolly, you know. It's a but not this dolly in question you see in front of you. Yes, we're talking about dancehall Cinderella, Aishana. But you don't know the thing said. Aishana has gotten a lot of fighting at the business. It's and it was only Kartel that came to her defense during those times. You see me, I say, cause you know them can't deal with the world boss like they might deal with Aishana. You see me, so naturally when he's out and about, they're gonna link up. You see me, I say. And she had to let the world know, as you can see her caption said, I remember when everybody was trying to bring me down and Vybz Kartel did not one but two songs with me. And for that I'm forever grateful. At Vybz Kartel, I wish you nothing but love, joy, blessings and prosperity. You see me, I say. Speaking about Vybz Kartel, it look like his life may be in a little bit of danger if he ever comes to America, because the Crips them is out for him. As you can see, DJ academics are posting, so you know more American people are going to know him if they never know. And it look like low-key smaller no know. You see my say, cause him said the boy have 823 on him face, when we know it's spelled 238. And even if it spelled 238, backwards it's not 823. You know what I mean? Put in the comment section where you think about that, because as you can see, the people that might want him, and some people is co-signing him with the 828 business. You see my say under his face. I'm not sure what that number means. It can be somebody's birthday. It could be his sell over horizon. It can be anything. But me just I say, you know, the people that not know him, they might chime, you know, cause you see the teardrops them and things, and you see the comments that my screenshot I provided for you, the people them not using the word B. You see my say, as you can see him put the 6 in front of, you know, what should have been boy. You know what I mean? That's how them do it with the gang culture in America. So put in the comment section if you know what 238 means. Okay, people, continue with Vybz Kartel, cause you know the other day Dr. UMAR Johnson kind of bun him out for wifing up the snow bunnies them. You see my say, and you know say the snow bunny now get no different treatment from the young girl because he allegedly threatened them. You see my say, but nevertheless, more on for going at this Kamala Harris situation, because Dr. UMAR Johnson is exposing she is indeed not African American, or I should say Black Jamaican. You see my say, according to her father. And this is not to take away anything from Miss Harris. I'm not trying to swear in the votes. I'm just trying to give them the proper information out there, because when they're saying she's Black Indian, but they don't want to give credit to the white part of her family that created her family, according to her daddy. And all of this can be found on his website, you know what I mean? As you can see, Hamilton Brown, Brownstown, Jamaica, was a slave plantation owner. Kamala's grandfather. You see what I said? This is her daddy's autobiography with everything that Judge Joe Brown and Donald Trump is saying.
And she was everybody's favorite Hindu Indian prosecutor and attorney general and senator, and now she becomes Black. But, you know, I met her daddy, fine gentleman, Professor Harris. And the problem with her being Black is Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu.
Sir, do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a Black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was Black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn.
Yes, and again, this is according to her daddy. You know, I mean, I think he knows more about his bloodline than any of them. You see what I say? And this 1% Black came from the Pan-Africanists, people like Dr. UMAR Johnson. I'm not going to lie to you people. The man talk some things and really need to listen, because like I've been saying since You know, Martin Luther King's days, and they still marching and we never get nothing. And the other people, them still a get. You see my son?
If Kamala Harris is considered black because her father is from Jamaica, Jamaica is not a race. Jamaica is a nationality. You have Chinese claiming to be Jamaican now. You have Chinese claiming to be Jamaican now. You have Chinese claiming to be Jamaican now. If Kamala Harris is considered black because her father is from Jamaica, then millions of Caribbean East Indians, listen to me. Black people better listen to me. If Kamala Harris can claim black just because her father was from Jamaica, then millions of East Indians from the Caribbean islands will come to America and also claim that they are black. If Kamala Harris can claim black because her father was from Jamaica, then millions of East Indians from the Caribbean islands will come to America, claim to be black, and they will take your scholarships, they will take your resources, they will take your Social Security, they will take your social services. You do know East Indians are one of the largest races in the world. Africans are number one. China and East India are running neck and neck. China and East Indians are the Asians and the East Indians. They are second only to Africans. The Asians and the East Indians, global population numbers, global population dominance. The Asians and the East Indians are second only to the Africans. If y'all make Kamala black, every East Indian in the world, especially from the Caribbean, they're going to come to black America and say, I'm black. You think the migrants are stealing your resources? You think the migrants are stealing your resources? Wait until Kamala Harris lets the East Indians steal your resources. Wait until Kamala the Chameleon lets the East Indians start stealing our black resources. Wait until Kamala the Chameleon starts letting her East Indian family steal all of black America's resources and reparations. Oh, y'all keep on playing with Kamala if y'all want. You black women, keep on playing with Kamala Harris. And when she let the East Indians in and migrants, we're done. The migrant takeover and the Kamala Harris East Indian takeover is going to put black America in a chokehold. I said the Kamala Harris takeover, East Indian takeover, and the migrant takeover. Next prophecy. Next prophecy. Once Hispanics clearly outnumber blacks in Chicago and New York. I'm not talking about my Latino Africans. I'm not talking about my Latino Africans. I'm not talking about my Latino Africans. I'm talking about the non-African Latinos, non-African Hispanics. Once the non-African Hispanics outnumber black people in Chicago and New York, American Africans will cease being included as people of color, and we will thenceforth be completely ignored altogether. Did y'all hear what I just said? Once there are more non-African Hispanics in Chicago and New York than black people, once there are more non-African Hispanics in Chicago and New York than black people, they will never mention black people again. They won't keep statistics on you. They won't talk about your police brutality. They won't talk about your school to prison pipeline. Once the non-African Hispanics outnumber us in Chicago and New York, we will become what James Baldwin called us, the Invisible Man. Who read James Baldwin's book, Invisible Man? James Baldwin didn't even know that he was making a prophecy. James Baldwin didn't even know that he was making a prophecy. James Baldwin didn't even know when he wrote the book Invisible Man. I need every American African to go read Invisible Man. I need every American African to go read James Baldwin's The Invisible Man. James Baldwin was one of our greatest writers, thinkers, and social analysts. James Baldwin was one of our greatest writers, thinkers, and political analysts. If you want me to vote for Kamala Harris, if you want me to vote for Kamala Harris, do one thing and I will vote for Kamala Harris. Tell Kamala Harris to build some relevant institutions and industries in the black community before Joe Biden term ends. Tell Kamala Harris if she wants the alpha male black vote, if she wants the unapologetically African alpha male vote, if Kamala Harris wants the unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha male vote, build some institutions and some industries in Joe Biden's final 4 months of office. That's all she got to do. See, Donald Trump is not in the White House, but Kamala Harris is. Donald Trump is not in the White House, but Kamala Harris is. Donald Trump is not in the White House, but Kamala Harris is in the White House. So if she wants us to vote, she has 4 months to pass meaningful legislation and build relevant institutions in the black community. I'm part of the problem? Okay. Goodbye. Since I'm part of the problem, Sister Golden, you don't need to be on my live. Anybody else want to talk some shit? I can't vote for Cornel West. He's a bunny hopper. I love Cornel West. If Cornel West didn't bunny hop, if he had him a black queen, I would be voting for Cornel West. If Cornel West had a black queen, I'd be voting. But Cornel West has bunny hopped. If Kamala Harris wants the black vote, if Kamala Harris wants the black vote, do something for us these final 4 months of office. If you want the black vote, show us, give us a taste of what you're going to do when you get in the White House, Mrs. Scamala Harris. Mrs. Scamala Harris. Mrs. Scamala Harris, if you want the black vote, why don't you give us a little taste of how you're going to serve black people when you get in office? You got 4 months to give us a taste test. Scamala Harris, you got 4 months to give us a taste test. Scamala Harris, you got 4 months to give us a taste test. Why don't you get Joe Biden to pass an anti-black hate crimes bill? Pass an anti-black hate crime bill. Can we get an anti-black hate crime bill? Can we get the George Floyd police reform bill? Can we get some industries in the black communities so our people can earn livable wage jobs? Can you stop bringing migrants into black America? You got 4 months, Mrs. Scamala Harris. They are taking black jobs. They are taking black jobs. I'm telling you right now, if your black child is not going to college to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a nurse, teacher, social worker, if your black child is not going to college to major in a relevant profession, they don't need to go to college. Ain't no jobs out here. You need to be saving money for your child to open up a business in the black community. The future for black youth will be entrepreneurship in their own community. Save the college money and use it for business development. Save your child's college tuition and flip that into a business. Did y'all hear what I said? Don't. These colleges is costing $60,000 a year. $250,000 for a bachelor's degree? Nah, I tell you what. How about $100 grand and I'm going to set you up with some laundromats. I'm going to set you up with a fitness center. I'm going to set you up with a restaurant. I'm going to set you up with a nail salon. We ain't doing the college thing. We're going to do the black business thing. Forget college. Let's do Black Wall Street. Forget college. Let's do Black Wall Street. Forget college tuition. Let's do Black Wall Street. You black parents better wake up. You black parents better wake up. Save the college money and buy your baby a corner store. That's right. Save that college money and buy them a corner store. Save that college money and get them a McDonald's franchise. Get them a Wingstop from Rose. Y'all better stop with this high school to college pipeline. Y'all better stop with this high school to college pipeline. Y'all better get them a business. Get them a dry cleaner. Get them a car wash. Get them a car wash. They never go broke. Y'all better keep that college money and flip it into a business. Y'all better keep that college money and flip it into a business. You said you could deal with the police, but you can't deal with being homeless and gentrified out of your own community under Kamala Harris. You said you can evade the police, but if Kamala Harris continues to ethnically cleanse us out the black community, we will have nowhere to go. That's a good point. That's a good point. Somebody said the police are untouchable already. That's a good point. You are a recovering rainbow ganger. Congratulations, my brother. I'm glad you came back to your African ancestors. You are a recovering rainbow ganger. Congratulations, my brother. You've come back to your African consciousness. Let me go to the next prophecy. Let me go to the next prophecy. Let me go to the next prophecy.
If you made it this far in the video, put in the comment section if you agree with what he's saying. Now, I don't know his agenda, but I know mine. You see what I'm saying? It's not for honor to pick red, white, and blue, green, and orange. You see what I'm saying? I'm just here to give you knowledge. You see it? And he's speaking everything that I've been saying. You see what I'm saying? They use the color of our skin and mask within them, camouflage themselves with us, as you can see with Martin Luther King did. Everybody that marched beside us, them get through. We see the L boys, them in a high place. You know, we see every ethnic group prospering. You know what I mean? And we still out here marching for the same things we did 60 years ago. This is why they can't pick the lesser of the two evils, because when it's still a poison in itself. You see what I'm saying? When they do that, when they're bringing itself back 100 years. The same tactics used in Jamaica. You see what I'm saying? This is the same model in America. It worked for America, so the Brits gave it to Uno in Jamaica. And chicken out of the land. You see what I'm saying? That's why all of these mixed breeds now, when them go back to China, India, and breed up the place, those children can come back to Jamaica and say, you know, those are my grandparents' lands. Because, you know, the British never gave their slaves nothing but accept a squatter's title. You know what I mean? So the only real African people that own land in Jamaica is the Maroons. You see what I'm saying? We'll get into that another time. So this is why you should subscribe and hit the notification bell, because where I bring the mix up and where I bring the real news. You see what I'm saying? Bless.